Hi guys. So, if you have been following my channel, you know that I talk about all things careers, how geopolitics, new technologies, and market trends affect your career path. In this video, I want to address a very important topic: how to build wealth with just a 9 to 5 job. Now, many people think that entrepreneurship is the only way to become a millionaire. While that is partially true, it doesn't always have to be the case. What makes an entrepreneur wealthy is his or her share of the company's equity. And there are entrepreneurs who dilute themselves way too much and are left with barely any money when they exit the company. So, to build wealth, it's important to have meaningful equity in a successful company. And that can be either through entrepreneurship or by working 9 to 5 for a company that offers you stock options. And the 9 to 5 route is what my husband and I took in order to reach our $1 million goal in a short amount of time. So, my husband and I moved to America when we were 21 to pursue higher studies. He did a master's through a loan. So by the time the loan was paid off and he started saving and investing, he was already at the age of about 26 or 27. I came here to do a funded PhD, and by the time I graduated and started working, I was also 27. And at 27, our goal was to reach $1 million by the age of 35. But surprisingly, we were able to reach this goal at age 30. So, how did we do it? First, we followed the money. California is where you have an abundance of companies which pay well and provide equity. So we both found companies that offered high base salaries and yearly equity refreshers, and this makes a big difference. For example, instead of settling for companies that only paid base salaries of, let's say, $150,000, we actually chose to work for companies that paid slightly lower base salaries but augmented that with equity grants of about $80,000 $90,000, which brings the total compensation of $200,000 or more. And if the company stock does well, then these equity grants can double or triple in value. Secondly, we invested our savings. After all taxes and expenses, we were able to comfortably invest $50,000 each into different asset classes. We purchased gold bars, bought some real estate, and invested the rest in the stock market. And fortunately, all of these have given 100+% returns in the past 3 years. Finally, we leveraged good debt. In America, sometimes if the economic climate is right, you can get personal loans for 3 to 4% interest rate if you have a good credit score. And I leveraged such loans to buy 3 to 4 properties in Bangalore in India to get 8 to 9% risk-free rental yield. Eventually, when we got our annual bonuses, we were able to pay down this debt quickly. These are called arbitrage opportunities, and if leveraged in the right ways, can help you build wealth quickly. So, to quickly summarize, the three things we did and you can also do to start building wealth is to follow the money and choose the right companies to work for. Then, invest in assets and leverage good debt. To be honest, we are not the smartest people out there. And smartness isn't necessarily the metric to success, but discipline and perseverance is. To create a financial safety net, it's important to set a goal and actively work towards it. And if you are disciplined enough, you will achieve it. Hope this was helpful, and for more such content, subscribe to my channel.